Hi, hello, my name is Julia, and I could be erotic photography tutor, mentor. Okay, I would be the one who can teach you to create erotic scenarios, to shoot nudes, how to make people create these ideas and fantasies that you have or they have. Okay, how to connect with them, how to approach people who never done erotic photo shoot in their life, who never been in the studio. Okay, so there are many questions that I can actually talk about, and this video is going to be about my course. Okay, course created for people who never done photography, even who never shoot anything, who never created anything, never stepped the foot in the studio. Okay, so I have decided to create a course because erotic photography, it's an also educational content, and it is not available. Okay, the reason why it is not available, because it involves nude, because it involves sexual scenes, and because it involves intimate situations. Okay, so if you would like to learn photography, you are able to find anything, okay, and learn anything except erotic photography. Okay, why erotic photography is banned and why erotic photography is not popular. Okay, well, saying not popular, that's not true. Okay, because now it is extremely popular. We know that there is 80% online content is porn. Okay, and I have started my career and in general journey and tried many various directories and very different projects, and I've shot nearly everything. I didn't shoot a space. I didn't do space photography. And what else I didn't do? I don't know. I've tried many things. Okay. So because now it is so popular and people would like more nudity, they would like to try more things, they would like to go into risky projects, and community, adult community, are ready to experiment, ready to undress. And of course we have another uh, industry, which is adult industry, where a lot of adult workers involved, and they need, okay, they seriously need to update their portfolios and their content nearly every month, okay, or even more. So this is a very big how to say, association in adult industry, where literally would require straight away, okay, your skills. And I am here to explain what are those directories, how they are different. So when you're shooting for public, of course there is a personal and very unique approach, right? And the reasons and the goals for shooting are different. When you're shooting random people, I mean public from the street, okay, people in your society, they will have a different agenda when they come to create erotic nude photography and videos. Okay, they would do it for different kind of reasons, but money. Okay, different kind of reasons: confidence, sexuality, relationship, okay, experimenting, connecting with your partner. There are many reasons why couple or singles will come and experiment and try erotic photography, but adult models do it for money. Okay, this is their business. Okay, this is their lifestyle. Okay, and they do require a lot of a lot of updates and a lot of content. Okay, so that's why, because I am in adult business since 2005, and I am working with both, you know, with adult industry, with adult models, and as well I am taking public, general public, okay, just people who would like to try adult movies, to pretend that they are adult stars, okay, and in general people who would like to document their youth, document how hot they are with each other, okay, how sexual they are, and yes, confidence. There are many things to talk about, right? So coming back to the course, I can tell you that my course would not be coming from the books, okay, will not be coming from something, somewhere I read, or something, I documented and conspected. No, no, no. Everything will be coming literally from my experience. Okay. And that's why it's different, because I've started from scratch. I've started from new. I actually changed my profession here in London, and here I've studied and become a photographer. Okay, but I'm coming from the medical background, right? And I actually arrived to London to pursue medical career. Okay, and I've changed it here. I've accidentally get into another entertainment business. Okay, and I've stayed in there because it's more fun. Okay, it is more fun, but there are a lot of complications, and there are a lot of situations and cases I will talk about later. So I have created a course, okay, for people who never done photography before, okay, but would like to experiment and try new things, okay. Then there will be another section of people who would like to elevate their skills. Okay, there will be some people who know photography who would like to learn specifically erotic photography, right? And they, how to say, need updated information. Okay, and there will be people who are serious, okay, about becoming an erotic photographer, right? And going full on. Okay, and what that means is full on. So imagine if I've studied myself a lot of courses online. Okay, and I remember the first course when I've studied, I actually wanted just to get the information. Okay, I just wanted access, okay, to information. I didn't want to ask any questions. I was too shy. I didn't want to get involved or do the homework or participate in the group or do anything. I was too blocked. Okay, I was too blocked to come to the group and say, oh, hi, I am a student and I'm trying this or this. No, no. So I was in an observation mode. Okay, and that was a course about the business. These are the skills which were missing in my life. Okay, and I remember I paid £1,000 for this course, and I was just watching master classes. Okay, again and again, going through it and listening and memorizing and just learning from that. Okay, learning from that. So I think it is logical if I would create a similar group, because you see, when you go into erotica and into the nudity, some people are not ready yet. Okay, and they will be looking just an access to information and consume the information. Okay, so this course will be £97 per month. Okay, and what I will be doing, I will be just uploading master classes for them to listen. Okay, there will be content, okay, what we are learning, okay, and step by step there will be master classes and the Q&As. I will be answering to the questions, and all these going to be just recordings. Okay, just recordings. And I think, of course, I will have some final, like a content, like something like a homework that they would need to finish at the end of the course, and that would give them a chance to win a prize. Okay, just to move on to the second step, to the next step. Okay, next level. Okay, and next level will be lives on Facebook group. Okay, where I will be coming twice a week. Okay, and talking about certain topics and explaining certain topics. And of course, in these groups will be administrators and moderators who would, how to say, take the notes and collect all the students' questions that I will be directly communicating and answering specific questions in the groups. Okay, and I will be taking questions as well during lives. So what that means, lives, is that means that I am live and I will be seeing everything what's happening, and I will be communicating directly. Okay, so the second option would be 197, 3 months as well. There will be 2 lives per week. Okay, so I will be directly talking and giving my lessons, masterclass, and of course, like I said, answering the questions in there. Okay, and that's gonna be the second option for students who would like directly, okay, ready to experiment. Imagine if you have a wife as a model, okay, and you would like to learn photography, right? So you would have already a lot of questions, you could experiment, you could do things, okay, and there will be some how to say, different dimension in there, because in the Facebook group you will be in a society, okay, of students who are like you, okay, who are learning and who have different kind of questions, okay. So this type of group, okay, will be live and they will have access to me, okay. And there is a third project which I am thinking will be really beneficial, when everyone will go straight away in, okay. So imagine if the first, okay, course for the students will be just recordings, okay, of lessons, and you can see the material and you can go through material again and again. The second one will be also in the studio, like right now, okay, the same like right now, but you can have an access and chat to me and talk to me, and I will be answering your questions, and I will be, how to say, advising and teaching you there, okay. And the third option would be live in the studio with the models. How about that? When you will see recordings, how the photo shoot goes with the different type of models, okay? And we are shooting different type of shoots, okay? And models will be in the studio, and you will get not only recordings and lives from my master classes, not only questions, but you will be participating in the shoot. And those recordings for this, okay, course will be with live models, okay. And these files, lessons later, will be saved to your special gallery, where I will give an access on my website, okay, because it will involve nudity, okay, and we can't translate it anywhere else, okay. When I will be shooting with models and showing how to move them around, how to do one scene or the other, okay, I will be doing everything, okay, and models will be undressed and you will be seeing how it is, okay, how to undress the model, right, how to move from one scene to another, how to set up the lights, okay, what to do, how to speak, and in general, okay, everything what it takes to shooting erotic photography in the studio. Plus, what my students who will pay 997 for the course would get a business side, okay? Because that is very important, okay? In the photography, to be fair, creating material, okay, learning photography in general, techniques and settings is just one part, okay. It's just one part. Then the next part, you need to understand who you are, what you're going to do with it, and how you go with it, okay, and how you will make money. So I will teach everyone to make money straight away. From the first month, you will be hiring, you will learn basic strategy, okay, how to shoot models in the first few lessons, and then your homework would be to hire models, okay, hire models, okay, for the fee, so that you can create, okay, the content with real people, okay. So that is my goal, okay. Divide, okay, to collect a base of students and divide them in three sections, because I think this is logical, right? People need to get ready to go into this, okay? And I think slowly, step by step, creating three different courses is a solution, is the way to go, okay? So, like I say, first is for people who would like to know more, but they're too shy, they're not sure, they don't want to involve, they even scared to text something or write something, okay? Or how to say, or present something from themselves. Sometimes they even scared to shoot and even make any kind of arrangements, okay? So being there, just watching and understanding how everything is happening and digesting that information, I think for the first step is enough for people to figure it out, because they will get all the knowledge, okay? How I started, how I made it, how I did everything step by step, okay? So that will be £97 per month, okay, 97 pound per month, and you will get twice, okay. You will access, okay, and there will be 2 recordings a week uploaded, okay, plus, there will be questions answered and so on. But I am just saying, you will not get a live access to me, okay. The second part of the students will get a live access. They will be paying 197 per month, and it will be me talking to them, okay, running my masterclass, answering the questions, and just basically, I believe that the live interaction is more important, because you would be adjusting your master classes towards what kind of the students you have. Okay, some will be interested maybe for in a particular topics or in a particular themes. Okay, so that's why live master classes are beneficial, because we will be adjusting content, what we're learning. Okay, depending on what kind of the students we have. But this will be still running in the studio, and it will be still me as a tutor talking, explaining, and giving information. Okay, which is good, because it's not available anywhere else. Okay, no one is talking about that, right? And then the third student base, okay, will be hands-on photography. Okay, it means that you will be experimenting with your camera. Okay, you will be creating settings. Okay, you will be creating scenarios. Okay, you will get information. Okay, how quickly to become a photographer, right? In few sessions, I will explain you what basic photo shoot consists of and what you need to do with every client, so that you can already follow my steps, hire the model, where to go, how to choose the model, how to hire the model, how to collect the money, and you will be arranging your first photo shoot. Because I believe that taken actions, stay longer with you, and you need to get the experience straight away in erotic photography. So I will be explaining everything, and then I will be showing what's happening in the studio, how we are shooting, how we are leading the models, how we are creating. Everything will be with the models, okay? So we will cover glamour, boudoir, boudoir, nude, explicit, right? And of course, erotic fantasies. Erotic fantasies for couples and for singles, right? So we will shoot couples as well, okay? And then cherry on the cake, okay? And then we will invite couple and models and create threesome. Okay, threesome, right? Can you imagine that? Threesome. And that would be the course, okay, for those who serious, okay, for those who are ready, for those who are, how to say, can't wait, okay, don't want anything, right? Just want to start, okay, so that they will be watching the information, they will be watching the audio content like this, recording me talking and explaining. And of course, they will be watching real videos on, like I say, my website members area, where I will be shooting, making shootings, okay? Shooting with women, shooting with men, shooting with couples, shooting with model threesomes, okay? And you will practice and test it for yourself. And I will be giving instructions what to do, how to do, and of course, the visual content, when people see everything, it is much easier. Okay? It's just much easier. And then when you start doing something, then there will be more questions. Okay? There will be more questions. And of course, it is much more useful for my students to start doing something, to experiencing this, so then they can actually straight away figure it out, what the problems arise, okay, and what is hard for them, what is easy, what is not happening for them, okay, why it's not happening. We will be analyzing that and working on that, okay. So that's what I think, okay, about my photography course and about teaching people photography, okay, that actually, how to say, visual, for me personally, always visual tutorial is the best, okay. I am not very much into reading, I'm very good at listening, okay. So that's what I will create. Okay, maybe we will make the transcripts for those who like to read. Okay, but all my information will be, like I said, in the recording format. Okay, in the videos, and person who would buy a course will get access for a lifetime. Okay, they can just go back to it when they want. They can leave the course, have a break. Life happens. Okay, sometimes you can't be intense for week after week after week. Okay, so that's why, how to say, I divided those who just starting out and want an introduction. Okay, then I chose students who would like to learn. Okay, do some homework. Okay, do some work, ask some questions, and be interested in this, right? And the third group who wants shoot straight away. Okay, who wants to take the camera, get the model, and try to figure it out by themselves, of course with my help, right? What to do and how to do it. And me as a photographer, right, I will tell you, it's not that I'm not much into the technical stuff. Okay, but most of my content will not be about how to set up your camera. Okay, I am so sorry. If you buy a camera, there are plenty tutorials on YouTube how to use it, and there are many cameras out there, and there are a lot of new cameras which I don't know. I just don't track the cameras. Okay, so my tutorial is not going to be about how to set up the camera or what to do with the camera or with other. And there will be introductory, okay, in general, and I will speak about the equipment in general, what I use, what to buy, what not to buy, how not to waste money, because I bought a lot of things. Okay, and now after 10 years I just realized that actually I work with this and with this and with this, and all of that rest I don't need, I just don't use. Okay, like for example, the gimbal situation straight away. When people do videography, the camera shake is the biggest issue. Okay, that's why people created the gimbal to stabilize the footage. Okay, but you see, gimbal, if I showed you, gimbal weighs a lot. Okay, it just seriously weighs a lot. Oh, let me just show you now. Okay, so that you would see for yourself. Okay, this is not set up, but that's the whole thing. Okay, and it's missing camera, and it's missing few parts as well, right? But I bought this gimbal, and then I had to go between the legs, and film the footage and stuff. And it just made my couples to freak out, and I could not fit with that big equipment into there and there. So, like I said, there are some things that are different to other how to say, photography or videography directories, like erotic photography in general. I'm not saying I didn't use the gimbal, right? I am just saying that even if it increases the quality of the footage, it's very heavy. Especially I'm the woman. This gimbal itself, weighs 2 kilograms. And then you put the camera and other stuff in there, you holding 4 kgs on your hands. Okay, and if you're filming for a few hours, it's quite intense and it's quite heavy. Okay, so there are situations like that, and when you go into photography or into some kind of courses, they will tell you, oh, buy this and this, buy, and this is good, and this, and there is a lot of technology already created to improve, okay, and make your life easier. But me as a practical person, right, like I say, I'm not coming from the books. Okay, me as a practical person can tell you that you can't apply everything in here, and I could advise what is better, how is better, and so on. That's why I've created the course, to make people lives easier. Okay, so that they would need to figure it out everything by themselves, right? So gimbal for erotic photography, unless you're shooting porn and you're doing everything from the distance, okay, it's okay, right? But I am creating more unique and more exclusive content, and I want to be very close with my camera, okay? And I don't want to freak out my clients who never been in a photo studio, okay? They don't want this, the whole equipment there, okay? You just, you know how to say, and you can't approach it properly, okay? So yeah, so I am just saying, I'm not saying this is what you should do, okay? But I am saying that I will explain everything from my experience, okay? And I will pinpoint what is uh, how to say, what will work for me, what didn't work for me, and why it didn't work, and then you can use my advice and take it from there, okay? Maybe for you it will be great, okay? Maybe you don't need to come that close, okay? Maybe you're creating a different footage, right? But the reason I started my course is, first of all, that there are not many women photographers who create, okay, adult content without limitations, okay? And the most important factor for me, it's not gadgets, it is not camera, it is not background, and it is not lighting, okay? For erotic photography, the most important factor is your connection with the person you're shooting. Because if you are able to attach, okay, to that personality and let it open up, okay, because people freak out, they feel uncomfortable, they feel insecure, okay, they have a lot of imperfections, they have blocks in their heads, they have blocks in their bodies, there are a lot of issues, okay, when you're shooting adult people. When you're shooting models and when you're doing porn, it's a totally different matter, okay? Yeah, and I would be talking about that as well in my course, because my artwork is how to say, everyone, you know, when they go to my website and then look at it, they say that it looks like porn. Yes, but the difference between porn is, I always repeat, people who shoot porn, they do it for money. Okay, they do it for money. They do it to, you know, for career, right? For fame, to attract attention and get paid, right? But when you shoot private, okay, public, just people from the street, just random people, okay, they are coming with a different energy, okay, with different goals, with different agendas, okay, and that's where I will be explaining what is the difference to actually shoot normal people, not porn stars, okay, and not models, adult models, but normal people. And that's why I have created my course, because there is a difference, okay, between porn and between erotica, okay, and erotic photography. And the main difference, like I say, there are agenda reasons. And when you shoot a porn scene, today I was talking with one photographer who wants to join my team, okay, and I was explaining to her. I said that, do you know that the energy and vibration, everything is different, okay? When people doing it for money, it's just different. It's just different. Yes, okay, photographers do not care and they shoot the material and so on. But I connect first, okay? And yes, I strive to shoot the most sexiest footage and create it for business usage. I film it in different way, okay? When you're doing it for business, you actually strive to concentrate on most how to say, on most peak, okay, most sexiest, okay, the most seductive and the strongest moment, right? When you're shooting couple, there are a lot of boring scenarios when they just slowly starting up, okay, when they are, you know, going into sexy mode, you know, when they are, you know, experimenting, trying and everything. There is a different approach and a different I use a different equipment then, okay? I'm saying, if you're shooting porn, you can use the gimbal. If I'm shooting simple couples, I try not to scare them, okay, and be just low key. I have my small camera, Sony, okay, and I'll just always next to them, around them, really close, okay, really close. And my personality and my presence and my energy around it, not in a conflict with the couple, not to interfere and not to make them, how to say, be nervous or, cautious or anxious about something. No, the first thing what I do is to make sure that they're really comfortable, really happy, okay, like really relaxed to undress, okay, that this is all cool for them, okay. And that's where I achieve the best shots, and that's where they look like models. Because believe me, if you light, perfectly, right, which is very often happens this in the studio, okay, humans factor. So in the studio, the lighting is preset and everything already measured, okay, there is no way that you can make unsuccessful shot, technically, technically, right? Okay, and then they will direct you in the posing a little bit. Okay, but very often people do it and pretend that they are someone else, or they are not doing it from their own energy. Okay, they're acting out, and everything happens, fake for me. Like I say, in erotic photography and with my clients, I am pushing them to get out of that zone, okay, remove that mask, be themselves, not to be scared, okay, to do something not right and not to look perfect, okay, not to be scared to try something new, experiment, do this, that doesn't matter, okay, it doesn't matter, okay. They need to create an energy, they need to, how to say, reach that passion point, that you can feel there is, thick energy here of, sexy and so on. You can just feel it, right? So that's what I'm working on energy, okay, on sexual energy, on sexual stimulations, that people can open up, how to work with them, how to move them. Because if the person is not ready, he will never create those crazy moments, okay? He will not go wild, okay? Not let go. They're all holding for this safety handle and afraid to look awkward or look not sexy or something. And here with me, they can just feel, okay, that I have enough confidence to move them, direct them, tell them what to do, okay? And they feel safe creating those sexy and how to say, dirty and explicit moments, right? And that's what matters, not the settings, okay, not your camera. It's your connection with the person. Okay. It's what you are able to do with that person, how far that person can go with you during that photo shoot. Okay. And I go till the end with everyone. Seriously. At the end, everyone wants to come or do something or go into climax. They're ready. Okay. They're ready. So that's what I'm going to teach. Okay. I will teach real photography in terms of communication and contact with your client, okay, with who you work with. Then I would speak about business side, okay, what to choose, how to choose, what is best for that person, okay, how to choose that right thing for you, right? What to do, how to make safe shots, okay. It means that there will be some things that are standard things, that it will not freak anyone out, even you, that you know that in this setting, I guarantee to make great pictures or great images, and then I can experiment, okay. Then can I try push the boundaries and cross the limits, right? And that's it. And how to say, it's not about your camera, it's not about your gadget, okay. When I was studying photography, I was lucky enough, okay, be able to buy a very expensive equipment, okay, because at that time everything in my head was that I need the best, okay, I need the best. I need the best lights, the most powerful. I need the best cameras. I need the best, how to say, accessories and so on and so on. Okay, so I bought it. But my colleague, my friend, okay, Thomas, okay, he didn't have a budget. Okay, he didn't have a budget, but he was a great photographer. And he was all constantly saying, Julia, look, I bought this softbox for 18 pounds. Okay. And he was always competing me, saying and showing and proving to me, okay, that he can make this with 18-pound softbox. Okay. That's who put me on this. Okay. That you don't need crazy expensive equipment. Okay. That you need an understanding, the skills, and you need steps to know how to create it and how to experiment, not to be confused, okay? Because when you're going into photography, you understand, okay, that this is a deep sea, deep sea. And that people saying that, oh, you're going to be photographer in 10 weeks, okay, they can say that. And of course, you in 10 weeks, you can learn to shoot those safe shots. I mean, limited lighting, limited settings, limited posing, everything limited, and you can make money. That I can tell you that yes, you can do that and you can learn, right? But to become a real photographer where I am going into any, like seriously, any gig, okay, any project, okay, I can shoot anything, okay. I am confident. I can take any scenarios. uh, I don't care, really. And to reach that point when you're absolutely sure and confident that you can do anything, it takes years. It took me more than 10 years to be really confident, okay. And I am that person who tried to gain that confidence. You can't step into and fall into the confidence, okay. You need to go through many tasks, okay, create many projects, okay, that you will be sure. And I've tried everything, okay. I've tried sport, I've tried weddings, I've tried babies, I've tried fashion, I've tried events, I've tried families, I've tried what else, glamour. I mean, now it's erotica, right? But yeah, I've tried so many things, okay, and I stayed with erotica because what I've noticed is it is boring for me when people not undressing, okay. I don't feel how to say, I don't feel, I didn't feel that this is my thing, okay. And I remember when I was starting just the portraits, I still was keep asking people and encouraging people to make a little bit sexy. I said, can you just show me your shoulder? Let's just do a few sexy pictures. I knew that I had this kind of I was attracted, okay? I was attracted to this sexy pictures, okay? And I love shoot sexy content. And I love to make people feel sexy because this is very big problem, okay? When people come to shoot a studio, even if they look good, okay, not necessarily that they can create sexual energy and feel sexy, okay? That's not the case. Usually you would help them and show them, and you need to define, okay, when the person is already start to create sexual energy, how to create sexual energy, okay. I will be showing that, right? The reason why it is important to place the energy into the picture because it lasts longer, okay, and it has more profound effect because it's connected with your emotional body, right? With your emotions, with your feelings, and with your personality, okay? That's very important to go deeper with erotica, okay? Because it's very helpful. It's very helpful for that person who is shooting, okay? Erotic photography, it's how to say, you see, photographers usually approaching it and shooting it as a object, right? When we were shooting photography, people were just there, okay? Or you shooting an apple, or you shooting a tree, or you shooting a person, okay? It still looks like an object, okay? You don't do much with that person, right? Yeah, and with erotic photography, you do not shoot it as an object, more like a subject. You start interacting. You need to know what to say. You need to know how to say it, okay? And not necessarily every time I'm really nice, in the studio. Okay, sometimes I'm really provoking. Sometimes I'm challenging and provoking, and I will show you my tips. Okay, I will show you my tips what I do. Okay, to relax the person, woman or a man, doesn't matter. The fastest way is, what is my fastest way? To ask him to kiss me. Okay, because most of the time, the stiffness, if you see in the photography, not necessarily you can notice this in bodies. Yes, you can notice because the stiff hands and so on, right? But most of the time is the locked face. Okay, it's the locked face, right? And people are freaking out when there is someone else there, right? And when the camera is pointing, right? There is this factor that people are scared, and I know this. You need to understand. Okay, there is a big fear behind it. What if? What happens? Okay, so the fastest way is, now I'm giving you that tip, to kiss me. Okay. Okay, and when they send those kisses, they feel ridiculous. Okay, they feel ridiculous, and then I am start joking and commenting on those kisses. That's I'm not gonna kiss you back like that, and so on and so on. They start laughing, and the tension is back, and the face loosens up straight away. Okay, so if you will be shooting that person, and I'm shooting while they kissing, the pictures are not so great. But after they finish, okay, and that emotional burst come out, then the pictures you'll see will be totally different. The person is relaxed. So I starting from the head, okay, although person is undressing, and the most painful is to show the body. Okay, I am not relaxing the body first. I'm starting from the head, and the first thing what I do is kisses. Kiss me. Kiss me harder. I don't feel it. No, I don't feel it, seriously. And so I provoking them, right? So they try more and more and more till I see, okay, that he is relaxed and he is involved. Okay, so the first thing is to reduce the distance and to loosen up that body, okay, starting from the head. Okay, it's the step forward to a successful shoot. Yeah, and there are many things, many tricks that I use, okay, during that shoot, and I will be telling everything about it, right? That's why I've created my course, and this video is for people who will be interested and looking and need more information. So, like I said, my course will have three types of students. Okay, first, students who are shy and scared, okay, and they're not sure. Okay, they want just to get more information, and they want access to information, and they want to consume the information. Not necessarily they will ask me questions and be active and be in my face and so on. Okay, we still will have an admin, and we will answer all the questions, okay, if they will have from those recordings they watch. But the first group will have an access, okay, to recordings, to the information about erotic photography, okay, what it takes, how to get there, what do you need, okay, and so on and so on. The second group, okay, that would be an active group because they will be in live, okay, and the lives would be again studio masterclass when I will be talking, explaining, watching everyone, seeing and answering the questions. Okay, that would be lives adjusted to people who are on this group. Okay, and they will be active and they will have homeworks. Okay, and they will be encouraged to experiment and do stuff with the photography, right? But the first and the most important thing is that they will have access to me. Okay, they will have access to me directly, okay, twice a week, right? And the last group would be, like I said, hands-on photography, who don't want to wait, don't want to read, don't want to listen, just want to take the camera and shoot and try. Okay, and there are these people like that, okay, who are ready. Maybe they want to update their skills, then maybe they want to, some adventure, excitement, and so on. But we will be shooting in the studio, okay? And that what means is right there, yeah? Okay, we will invite models and we will create different types of shoot for every master class, and those recordings will be uploaded to my website, okay, because that will involve nudity, okay, and nude models performing, okay, and I will be teaching my material with the models shooting live and doing things, okay, and explaining how to do things so that they would see how to move it, how would I approach it, what I do, how I do it, and so on. So that would be a last group, okay, who are the most interested and the most dedicated. So what they will do is that from the beginning of the course, they will get instructions how to make safe shots, okay? And then they will be encouraged to find their models, okay? And already start shooting, start testing, start working, okay? Adult models will come to shoot with you for free, okay? But okay, if you create those safe shots, okay, with anyone, with someone at least, and make a small portfolio, at least 6 or 12 pictures portfolio, you could be that person who is selling, okay, selling those photo shoots, right? Here in London, there will be a queue of adult models standing to shoot for £200 or £100, okay, in London. There will be a queue, and you can teach, how to say, you can take my teachings and learn there, okay, on your own experience, just copying me, okay? So that's what I do. That's what I figured it out. I will introduce, and we, of course, start from the how to say, initial course, okay, for those who are beginners, okay, and then there will be a standard group, right, for those who are interested and know a little bit about photography and ready to move on and understand more and get involved into photography, right? And then there will be VIPs, okay, VIPs who want to see the shoot with the models and who wants, to see it for themselves how it's happening and want access to those recordings, which are live videos with models. So that's my information. I hope I managed to deliver it clearly. If not, I would like to get some questions. If you leave comments, I will answer anyway later, right? And then I will add a link to my course page under this video later on, because I need to update it. Okay, so I will do that later. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you for your attention. Okay, bye from